Hey everyone, what's up? It's Tony here as part of the Football Manager Therapy podcast. Now, first of all, if you listen to the podcast or you subscribe, thank you so much for doing so. Myself and Matt genuinely appreciate your support. If you haven't checked us out yet, come and do so. All the links are down below in the description box. We're available on all of your podcast platforms. Come and see what we're about. We talk a lot of save games. We've got a Scandinavian save which is going on this channel as well. Go and have a watch of that. This is the MLS save. It's always sunny in Philadelphia Union. Anyone that's played MLS before will know it's a bit weird and it's a bit up and down and it's a bit unpredictable. So first episode we lost some games. Then we didn't do so well in episode 2. Episode 3 is this episode where we face Atlanta and Toronto, and they're quite good as well. So it's going to be a challenge. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up and a like. Subscribe to the channel. Of course, any comments, any feedback, stick it below in the comments box. I will respond to everything. But I suppose ultimately what we need to do, we're in the MLS, so get your t-shirt cannons at the ready, get your big foam fingers out. Let's get ready for episode 3 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia Union. And here we are, everybody. Episode 3 is up and running. And I said in the intro that things were a bit up and down. To be honest, I think looking at the league table, I've done us a slight disservice, really. Because, what's that? 5th in the Eastern Conference, 13 games played, 5 wins, 4 draws, 4 defeats. That's actually pretty decent, to be honest, given the fact that MLS is quite tricky, and granted, the 2 videos you've seen so far, you've only seen me pick up a point. So we're actually doing pretty well off camera. Perhaps the players are a little bit nervous. Maybe they don't like performing on YouTube. I don't know. I'll ask around in the dressing room. Hopefully we can get a bit more confidence within the players and we can start picking up some results online. We're 5th in the Eastern Conference. I don't fully understand how the Supporters' Shield works, if I'm honest. We're mid-table in that, which I guess we're kind of expected to be overall. But yeah, we're in the playoff mix for the Eastern Conference. So I think we were expected to maybe be around 8th or something. So going up to 5th, very happy with that. I told you we win games. This one I probably should have recorded as a proper game, but it was a little bit too close to our last save. The derby match against DC United. Now, if I let you into a little secret, viewers, this match, I may have got myself a little bit too engrossed, and it was a moment when I was like, right, I'm fully absorbed in this save now, right? And you'll see the moment exactly when I lost it. This, by the way, is the worst free kick routine I've ever seen. Like, I don't know what we were planning while we put that together. It's up there with the Thierry Henry, Robert Pires penalty where they went to kick it and they both missed it. Like, what on earth are we doing? Just faffing around on the halfway line with that. Just get the ball in the mix. But, you know, it's a hard-fought match. It's a derby game. And then that happens. Look at that. Some sort of karate kick from Prabilko to put us in the lead. 10 minutes to go. Obviously, the home fans aren't happy with that at all. They thought they were going to hang on for a draw. But then check this out. 92 minutes. I'm out my seat at this point. Look at that. We're on the counter-attack. Beautiful ball in. Wootton, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He just tucks it past him. And I was celebrating at the same time as well. I was genuinely going, yes, get in. So very, very happy with that. So as I say, we probably should have recorded it, but sadly we didn't. So hopefully we can play them again during the course of the season and get it on camera. And again, the wins just kept coming. Like Orlando City again, one of your expansion franchises. So they've got loads of really good players. They've got Nani in their team, but we still took them apart. That's what we do though. Probably slightly surprising, but at the same time, they're also performing quite poorly in the league, so maybe not as much of a surprise as I thought. Great ball in there, lovely header it's your man Wootton again. You'll notice, by the way, in the first couple of videos, it was Sergio Santos getting all the goals. Wootton is on fire at the minute. He is scoring like no one's business. Just really sort of finding his feet. I've tweaked the tactics a little bit as well. I know we are still set with this sort of 4-2-4, but I think what we might start doing is we might tweak things up a little bit because we're a little bit overrun in midfield. But yeah, we'll work it out as we go. I'm trying to not be a bit gung-ho. I wanted to simplify it. A lot of people said, try and simplify it and just go standard 4-4-2. But as I said in the last video, Sergio Santos is just a bit too attacking. He doesn't fit in a 4-4-2. So we're playing this sort of 4-2-4. But maybe we might start tweaking to possibly something like a 4-2-3-1, I think, might work quite nicely for the side. And that's maybe where I'm thinking. Having looked at the players now, I think that might be a decent fit for us, to be honest. We travelled to Columbus Crew on the back of 2 wins. This took 3 wins on the bounce. 3 wins on the bounce, unheard of. When you looked at the first couple of episodes, you'd think we're never going to get 3 wins all season. And we've got them all, granted, back to back. And, some may say that would have been all we were going to get. I know we've got 5 already so far. But yeah, looking at what we started off with, I wasn't really hopeful of 3 on the bounce. But again, really, really good performance. We're just sort of starting to get a bit of a rhythm, I think. Sergio Santos was injured at this point, so he didn't play. So Buana came in, and what a strike that is. The lad we brought in on loan from Seattle Sounders, I'd like to keep him, but I think we're going to struggle. He's already worth like 1.8 million or something, so probably outside of our transfer budget, if I even know what the transfer budget is, because as we discussed before, no idea how that works. But again, thinking he's maybe a player we want to keep. Defence is still an issue. Conceding sloppy goals that I don't understand how the striker can get in front of Colin and get that header in there. So that's disappointing. A disappointing goal to concede. And then just craziness happens. So nice little sort of mix around here. Then there's a counter-attack, which has sort of got us on the bit of a back foot, and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't really fancy what's happening here. But nice play by the defence. They all pull out. No one's left behind, and the offside flag comes up from the referee's assistant. Correctly, might I add, flags that on for offside. So we don't go 2-1 down, but then, about 10 minutes later, we get a chance. 5 minutes to go, ball's pinged back, whoomph, in it goes. Wootton again on the volley. Excellent goal. And the tables just swung back around there when they were 2-1 up now. So really, really happy with that. And that saw us through. LAFC, 0-0, no highlights. Let's just skip it. No one wants to see a 0-0. And then we played Cincinnati, 2-2 this match finished, which again, maybe we should have won, but ultimately we've not lost. Poor defensive header. Should really, first of all, mark the first man and then definitely mark the second man. But, you get punished, don't you, if you're not really paying attention. So we obviously do need to look a little bit more at our defence and some of the players that we've got in there. Definitely going forward. But, it's just mistakes. And that, I still don't understand how that's not a goal. I don't understand how it's not gone in. It just almost defied the laws of physics, that one. So, again, watching that live, I was just like, oh no, you've got to be kidding me. But no, didn't count. Somehow it's bounced away. We then put some more pressure on our hosts. We try and drive the ball forward a bit. Nice ball here. Just picked it up and then bang, let fly from outside the area. Wootton, again, he scores inside the box. He scores headers. He scores outside the box. The man can do everything. Like, literally, give him the ball and he will score from anywhere. If you were a betting man and you were betting on computer-generated footballers in matches, which, let's face it, is a weird thing to do. If you're going to do it, I would put somebody on Wootton to score a at some point during the game, because he's just seems to work. I think the system seems to suit him. So very, very confident in that now, and he's becoming a real focal point of the team, especially because I know I'm going to eat my words here, because Prabilko just isn't really getting it. Sorry, that's actually Wootton there, who was almost got his second goal of the game, but it's disallowed. There's Colin, makes up for his mistake in the last episode. The game before LA. So that's pretty decent. The Columbus match, I think it was, where he made a mistake. So very happy there. But yeah, Prabilko's just not been scoring. And Wootton's sort of picked up the mantle a bit, which, someone has to start scoring. This again, poor. There's Colin. I know we've just said he's made up for his mistake against Columbus, but then he's made another mistake in the same game, in this match. So it's like, come on, mate, you bought yourself a bit of credit, and then you've gone overdrawn again. So, not ideal. And, of course, Atlanta are meant to be pretty decent. They're sitting below us, actually, though, in the Eastern Conference, which is quite interesting. I think that it's going to be a tough game. Of course, it's going to be a tough game. I think most of these games in MLS seem to be. It doesn't seem to be like there's any sort of games where we're just running away with it, or easy games. But it is what it is. I suppose you can only play what's put in front of you. That's what they say. Sergio Santos is back, which is brilliant. Which means Bawana has moved out to the right now. With obviously Ilsinho's not really featuring at the minute. And I guess we just sort of have to try and sort of almost keep what I'm finding out, I was about to say try and keep a consistent team. What I'm finding out is that you have games on Thursdays and Sundays predominantly, so trying to balance that rotation of fitness, that's going to be an issue, because players are getting quite tired, understandably, quite quickly, and you've only got a 30-man roster. So I know that's more than what you get in, Europe, for example, but you've got 30 players in this roster, and at the minute, I don't really think... Great save! What a save that is! I was going to say, I don't really think that the roster I've got is 30 players worth of good. So we're going to get some tired legs, and we're going to end up playing some players who maybe... Oh, Blake again with another great stop. 3 minutes in here, come on. 3 minutes in, and we've already, pretty much... off the line. I'm going home. I can't watch this game. This is going to be ridiculous, isn't it? 3 minutes in, and they've already had 3 chances. What I was saying was I've got players in here who I don't think we can drop straight in, because I don't know if they're good enough to play straight away. But, looking at what we're doing out on the field, I don't really think it makes a difference who plays. Come on, just get a foot on it. That's what we need to do. Just get your foot on it and play football. Nice little touch off there from I think it was Prabilko, or it might have been Wootton actually. Sergio Santos now bursting down the wing. Great ball. Oh, that would have been a lovely goal. That would have been a brilliant goal. Sadly, not meant to be. I think it was Bawana, there, getting the head on it, which is quite strange because I don't think he's that tall, to be honest. But hey, he gets up front, he creates chances. That's what he's in the side for. And again, as you saw, Sergio Santos, the second he just runs at players, defenders just get out of the way of him. He's a very, very good player. Very good player for this league. What's going on here? Right, VAR, that never seems to go well. What's Wagner done? I was too busy saying Santos is good, and I've missed whatever Wagner's done. What's he got? Oh, free kick on the edge of the box. Right, okay, so not a penalty. Okay, fair enough. So apparently whatever happened wasn't really deemed important enough. for an actual highlight. So here's me getting wound up about the idea we may have given away a penalty, and then they've got a free kick right on the edge of the box, and they've just wasted it. So, fair enough. That's a nice save there as well. Can't really grumble. Nice ball in, headed away. I think we need to, as I said before, we need to start putting our foot on the ball and just... Oh, what are you doing? Call it again. Oh... I was worried he was going to be too old. And this is the thing, right? Lovely viewers. I tend to be of the opinion that once you get into your 30s, then you kind of have to be really, really good to still be in the side. And granted, it's not entirely Colin's fault, that goal. It was a terrible back pass as well, but he's played his teammate into danger, but Colin's then let the striker get through, and then he's trying to foul him as well, which I quite like, to be honest. That's quite a nice little trait of just go, right, he's gone past, I'll try and just hack him down. I'll take one for the team. Misses that, of course he does. It's too slow. And then strikers needed 2 bites at the cherry to put the hosts in front. But it's just a shame, innit? It's a shame that. Because we've been playing like we've not, like, for the fact we've not been controlling the game or like creating chances, we've not been bad. 59% possession. We've had the ball. We're just not doing. Oh, that's a crunching tackle. Oh God, that was. Oh no, like, that's just awful. Bedoya with a red card. Like, just it looked like he was shot out of a rocket. Oh, he was never going to get the ball. You expect better from Bedoya as well, don't you? But so a match that was going to be difficult anyway has just been made more difficult. That's not, like, you expect more from your captain, you know. Oh well, you know, it's a good job. It's just a game, innit? And it's not real. And I'm not sort of sitting here going, this could be a season where I only show games where I lose. That would be depressing, wouldn't it? It would be nice to show you guys a win. Oh. Sorry, I thought I was going to end up being one of those comical moments where the ball bounces off the defender, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and then just taps it into the empty net. But thankfully that didn't happen. It's just all going wrong, isn't it? Oh God! Oh, still, just getting ripped apart. Now there's like, I just don't know what to do. Oh, is that Wagner getting pulled all over the place? It is, isn't it? He's one of our better players, so his positioning's, I probably need to check on that, to be honest, or maybe look to see why he's playing inside rather than holding possession. Maybe I just need to keep him. He can't be on roaming at left back, surely. Can't be. But yeah, let's have a little look at that, because sadly, he's gone missing twice, and that's allowing them in there to create chances and a goal down. We don't need to give them another opportunity, really, do we? You know, we've got 10 men. Like, why do we want to give them some more chance? That's great. Oh God! Oh man! Like, I mean, fair play. Like, that is an absolute worldie. I don't know. Like, I mean, great. You know, you've made the challenge. Excellent. But put the ball the other way. Play it down the line. Don't just turn round and hoof it, like, back into play. I mean, granted, like, the guy who struck that, you're never going to hit a ball like that again, but don't give him the chance to do that. Like, we're just making life difficult for ourselves, aren't we? That's the problem. Like, 10 men, all over. 10 men, and we've gifted them the second goal. I mean, we haven't gifted them the second goal. He still had a lot to do. 22 chances, though, for Atlanta. We only had 6. That's not great, is it? That's not great. And Toronto are decent. Toronto, I think, are better than Atlanta. I'm quite worried now. We've got Montero and Aronson in midfield. Cole that I had to stay with at centre half because I don't know about Martinez. Maybe there's a young American in there that we may have to start looking at. Colin, we'll give him one more chance. This is the sort of matches we need a bit of experience, but yeah, he made a big error in the match against Atlanta. So we'll see. Hopefully, he can make amends in this match. That would be great, wouldn't it? But they've got some decent players, Toronto, and that's all right. Cleared away. Come on, Wootton. Put those afterburners on. Get away. Here's Prabilko now. Came to nothing apparently. Also as well for eagle-eared listeners and viewers, I said at the start of this video I would always bet on Wootton to score a goal. I hope you didn't bet on him to score a goal during the Atlanta game because obviously I would have lost you some Bitcoin. Soz. But never mind. As I say, it's just a bit of advice in it. You're probably not allowed to gamble either if you're a manager because it's against the rules. So there. We'll go back to this, to be honest. Toronto, that's Altidore. Oh, Josie Altidore. 8 goals this season. I remember when he was at Sunderland, he couldn't hit a barn door. I know his MLS record before he came to the UK was exceptional, and again, subsequently since going back to the MLS, it's been exceptional. It's a well taken goal. It's a very, very well taken goal. It's a nice touch, and he slips it under the goalkeeper. But again, is it a defensive issue? Possibly is, actually, to be honest. Maybe the line's a little bit. If it's a bit high, then maybe I'm not got defenders who are quick enough to get back, or their positioning's wrong, and that's unlucky. Maybe I need some better headers in there. Maybe I just need some better players in there. That's possibly what the issue is. Colin again, he's just so slow, isn't he? So slow. I think we may have to look at this young Martinez lad and try him out, because Colin may well have had a great career and done well, but I think he's against the top teams. When you need the experience, he's about half a yard behind, and I can't afford a player half a yard behind. Here's Sergio Santos. Oh, straight across the goal. Oh, just needed something. Oh, I mean, we're going in at half time. A goal down. We've had the ball. We've had all the ball. We're just not doing anything with it, which again is so frustrating. That's the frustrating bit, innit? When you have the ball and you go, come on, we've got players who can do things and create things, but against an effective counter-attacking team, it really does highlight the lack of creative players we've got in our side. Santos again, just needs somebody to sort of put themselves in that position where when he's flashing the ball across the goal, just stick a leg out, stick a head out, just be there, But no, I don't know. And I don't think we've got that much on the bench that can change it, really. I mean, no. Ferreira, we've got him on loan, but he's not really been scoring. Ilsinho's obviously back in the side. Just, I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure where we can change it or what. Think we might just have to admit that we don't like playing on the internet. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're just nervous. Maybe I need a bit more. Oh God. Oh dear. Oh, that would have been. Oh, it's just. Yeah, I don't think these players are. I mean, well, I was say I don't think these players are good. They are good players, of course they are. The tactics are clearly wrong at the minute. The tactics aren't working, but at the same time they work. So, but in real life, of course, you wouldn't get like a 10, 15 or whatever game tear up. So maybe a couple of wins and then a couple of defeats is. Oh, how close was that? Off the bar again. Our luck's not in today, is it? Those were the chances. Those are the chances. If we've not scored them, then it's not happening. It's just not going to happen today. I've made me peace with it already. I know I shouldn't make me peace with it, but I have. I know we need to start pushing up. I know we do. Someone pointed this out on one of the videos, the last video, that when you're chasing the game, try and start going a bit attacking and really sort of forcing the play a bit more that way. Spoiler alert, this is recorded previously. Oh, come on. Come on, yes, let's go. Great ball. Come on, Wootton. Pulls it back. Hit it. Oh, I thought it was in. That's it. Oh. I mean, much better performance in the second half. 14 attempts on goal. Three shots on target. But I'm sorry, viewers. Another defeat, another 2 defeats, in fact. If you enjoyed watching this, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'm sure we'll win some games online eventually. Any comments, please leave them below, particularly ways of trying to improve this team. And I will, of course, get right back to you. But obviously, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all very, very soon.